Hello, my friends! My name is SammiCake, and welcome to today's stream. We are going to be playing some Genshin Impact. Carlos! Hi! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? But yeah, hi. So, wrong side over here. That's perfect. Cool. Yeah, we're playing more Genshin Impact today. We have a total of 3 days, 8 hours to do this event. Yeah, you're the only one who showed up yet. It's not too surprising because obviously it's usually pretty quiet here. But thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we have 3 days and 8 hours to do this whole event, and it's going to take a while to do. But we're going to start on it today. That's the plan. But to get started on it, we need to complete Warrior's Dreams, like Spring Grass Renewing, to unlock the full experience. Thank you for leaving a like. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So this quest is basically Kokomi's quest. That's the gist of it. So we'll be doing Kokomi's quest in today's stream. Watatsumi sightseeing. Let's go. I was trying to do this quest on one of my accounts before coming down here. So let's go. We're getting on already.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
Of course I do.
Maritime remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island.
I like Watatsumi Island mainly because it's so fun to say Watatsumi.
That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
I hope so. I bet I left a huge impression on them.
Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go.
If the enemy outnumbers
Let's go.
you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them.
Crush them.
Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
God, people in Genshin, characters with mustaches, they look so ridiculous. Just look at him there. Like, wait, you know what? Guys, everyone, have a look at him. Just look at him with his mustache. Just look at that magnificent mustache right there. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. He has one fine mustache. I hope you appreciate me doing that because that was totally worth it. Okay, let me just make everything back to normal. I don't know if it's actually a quick way to do it. Xander, hi, welcome. How are you doing? Is there a way to, like... No, I don't think there is. Oh, reset. No, that didn't do it. Oh well, it's fine. It's so small. Okay, it's back. Yeah, he has such a fine mustache. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm good. The UK is pretty nice right now. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. There's not loads of bugs. And it's still bright and nice. And the birds are chirping. It's actually really nice weather right now. It's pretty cool.
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship.
Ooh.
They'd have nowhere to run.
Okay.
Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Yeah, it is really calm right now. I hope it keeps. I like this kind of weather. Like I like for winter, because it could snow, and I like snow, despite it didn't really snow. It snowed in April. It snowed in April. A little bit, kind of. It was more like hailstone. Oh, sleet, actually. That's probably a better way to put it. Sleet. It was sleeting. But I don't like summer because it gets too hot, and I hate it when it gets too hot. So this bit right now, when it's not too hot and it's not too cold, it's like perfect for me. I like it when it's like this. It's so nice.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I love how in this like cutscene they're just like talking in a bush.
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
God, a mustache.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hi, welcome. How are you today?
Hey, girl! What are you guys up to?
Hello.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
that's great. Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time.
Oh, really?
Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Shiny hunting for Crocelian. That's so cool. Good luck. Best of luck with that. And yeah, I'm doing good as well. Thank you very much.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Yeah.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward.
Okay.
Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. We'll show them what we're made of.
Shine down. I will have order.
That's so cool. It would be good to see Shiny.
Nice and spicy.
Be still.
Oh. I've been trying to get the boss materials for Ayato.
They've set the ship on fire. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them.
Still got a long way to go basically, but I got most of the like boss materials.
Now you shall perish. Finally, some quiet.
Cradle and Salazzle. Nice. Very nice.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Wow, shiny Lugia. That's amazing. It's so cool. I know I have a shiny Ho-Oh, but I got that through a trade. I don't even know how. Oh, I remember. There was like people sometimes put like ridiculous things in the GTS, you know? Like for some odd reason I can't remember what it was exactly. But I could trade something for a shiny Ho-Oh and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I got a shiny Ho-Oh through that.
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
What?
Are you serious?
That's a lot.
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational
Minty
directives,
bird, yeah.
which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Yeah, definitely. And also, how did he read all those, like, 5 volumes of these? Not only that, but also remember them all. That's crazy. Like, I can't even remember what happened 2 minutes ago. A shiny Melmetal, nice. Ooh, that's so cool. That's really cool. I should do the same because I got a shiny Melmetal on Pokemon Go. I should do the same.
Captain,
I'm
are
not
you back on
gonna
Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
Is Swordfish 2 still going strong? How's everyone doing?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, instruction, and farming.
That's cool.
Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
That sounds a bit concerning.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
Oh, Nino, hi, welcome. How are you?
There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers.
Okay.
I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
It's kind of weird that, like, Goro is the only animal character in Inazuma, you know? Like, at least with, like, Diona, there was, like, other cat people. I don't know what the race is called, by the way. Like, they had that whole, like... Well, there wasn't a whole village that had cat people, but there was some people. You know? But then with Goro, it's just Goro, and it's kind of sad. Like, where are all of them? Where are they all? Jonas, hi! Welcome, welcome, how are you? You wish your Melmetal was G-Maxer. Ah, yeah, that would have been so cool. Anyway, yeah, sure, I'll see what I can do. It'll be nice to catch up with them.
Sounds good. Haima was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again.
That's good, I'm glad you're
Ready
doing
when
fine.
you are.
Yeah, let's go! Glorious dreams like spring grass renewing. Right, let's get started on this Kokomi quest then. So we need to ask the soldiers for information. Oh, Phil, hello! Look, you sound surprised. Like, oh, you're streaming. That's a surprise. Max mushrooms! I forgot about them! Oh, I miss Pokemon. I really miss them. Well met.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
Yeah?
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts.
Have fun with your walk, Phil.
I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. That's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over.
Yeah.
But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
The thing is as well, like, war and peaceful life is like two completely different things. Two complete opposites. So going from like fighting on the front lines and all of a sudden, oh yeah, everything's fine now. You don't have to kill people anymore, it's cool. That's just a sudden change, you know? And it must be really hard to like adjust back to normal life after like going through war and everything.
I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
Thank you.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Let's explore some other people.
I like that guy. He's super nice. One more day. Yeah, can you move out of the way? You're blocking my way.
Hey, I'm right here if you need any help.
Yeah, I know you are. You're blocking my way. That's fine. I can walk past you. It's okay. You don't have to budge. Mint. Sorry.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
Oh, contagious.
Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, you need something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
I mean, you're pretty sleepy, so I'm not surprised.
Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
To be honest, this person sounds a lot like me.
We're at peace now, finally. And I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
That sounds so nice.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. Sangonamiya. She knows everything.
I just need a fancy spear, yeah! Oh, I'll get right on that and get a fancy
Seems he's
spear
about
for
to fall
myself.
asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep as well after talking to him. He's made me really sleepy. I was fine before talking to him. Now I'm just like, oh. Ooh. Stop it.
I'd love to help you more, but kind of resting here. So,
Yeah!
Much love, Sammy, my best friend. Smiley face.
Smiley face. Garrett! Thank you so much. Thank you. Much love to you as well. And yeah, I fixed Streamlabs. So it makes sounds now on stream, which is nice. Yay! Thank you. Standing and resting is rather hard. Yeah, it is. Especially if you're not like, if you're standing and resting against a wall or something, well, it's a bit more understandable. But he's like standing here. That's not relaxing. Unless he's using the spear, the pole arm, to support himself, I guess. Aww.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
Ooh.
I knew it! The Tenryou Commission are a bunch of crooks. I'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
I'm here to join you at the victory feast. What's new? Anything to report?
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing
Yeah,
just
please
now?
do.
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
A-okay. You sure about that?
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, we can hear everything. It's kind of funny that. I find it funny when like games do that, you know? It's like, oh, you're not meant to know this. You're not meant to hear this, but here, you got the dialogue anyway.
Reporting in, Captain. Nothing to report.
Okay.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, you should find her in the village.
God. He reminds me of a Fire Emblem soldier in Three Houses. Oh, he was so cool. I miss Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Hold on, are we?
Wait!
It's Kokomi! It's the girl of the hour.
Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look! Pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
What? But we're saying that. Why is that such a bad thing? I don't actually understand. Like, you're not at war anymore. Why would that be such a bad thing?
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better?
Yeah, that I feel better now, yeah.
Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything.
Go on then.
I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
He sounds so suspicious, you know? Like, why is he stuttering so much?
And why should we believe you?
On the way here, we ran into some Fatui, so yeah. It's definitely plausible.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now.
Yeah, definitely true.
But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing.
Accidentally on purpose.
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location.
Okay. Cool.
Kujosawa and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
Same, to be honest. I do for accidentally on purpose quite a lot.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved.
No! Don't say that, Kokomi!
Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence.
Woohoo!
However,
Is
if
he
we
innocent?
find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
Hattie, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
Aw, so sweet! yeah, true. Nah, I don't feel like it.
In the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, true. Let's see what everyone here has to say.
Don't get cocky.
It's no use looking for an escape route.
Just you wait until Her Excellency finishes her investigation.
Yeah, it is just yes or yes. Okay, on our way to the next area. Let's go. It's funny, it's just like suspicious of the Kamisato clan, and I'm here playing as Kamisato Ayato, so
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about.
Ooh.
From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's
I like
not a
using
problem.
brute force
The
there.
terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy's in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available.
Yep, they're gonna stand there for hours and hours and hours until we finish. Oh yeah, guns players in. If only there were guns on this game.
Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
I could do that easily because I obviously have Raiden in my team, so I could do that one easily.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
But yeah, I'm gonna
That
go
will depend on our
for
assessment of our own
the
abilities.
plunge attack one.
A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
And that's why.
With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
Yeah.
If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Surprise air raid, let's go!
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself.
Thank you, Kokomi.
We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Let's go kill some people, yeah! And look at us, we're playing as Kokomi! I can't go far though. It'd be nice if I can go over there and kill them, but she will disappear.
Allow me!
I will have order.
Baba, get them!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Woohoo! We did it! We're so good at this.
Kamisato Suyu.
Rest and rebuild!
Stabilize.
How did I get dragged over there like that? Hello? Okay. We did it! That was so easy.
Excellent work.
Thank you.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
I know! Why didn't they notice that I was taking down a leader? They were so oblivious to it.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ. I got to say Paimon, I'm sorry.
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to
Cool
find the
Paimon.
Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission?
I don't think so.
Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
Yeah, true, actually, yeah.
Time to take a look around.
Let's go then. Paimon is the superior murderer. We all know that, yeah. Paimon's gonna destroy us all in the future.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
I feel kind of bad for them now.
Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials.
I don't feel bad for them now.
This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
Cool. So we found his stuff, it seems. Yeah, they don't need food anymore. That's true. Ah, poor guys.
Kokomi!
Kokomi!
Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff. Look!
I see.
Something wrong? What are you thinking?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit.
Oof, that doesn't sound good.
By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
Okay.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for?
Yeah, that's not a good idea,
We're
you
not
know?
just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? Well, it doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
It just says like, use their license agreement sort of thing. Terms and conditions. You don't read those stuff. So I don't blame him over not reading it.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
Yeah, for feast. I can't wait. Cool. Give the cargo back to the merchants. Let's go. Yay, party! Yes, I can't wait. I like parties. Hey guys.
My goods! You got them back, huh?
Yep.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain.
That's alright.
You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Yep, you did, it seems.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Oh, he's so full of himself. So I just thought I heard buzzing, and I'm hoping that was just my imagination. Please say it's my imagination. Yeah, too dead to say anything. That's so true.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Oh, his whole world is being turned upside down. Oh, I wish it was a pizza delivery. I would love that. Oh, that'd be so good.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
What do you mean take him away? You're the guard. You're meant to be taking him away.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Putui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners.
Sorry if I was loud then, I was moving myself. Mr. Binkles, hi, welcome. What's my 3DS friend code? Oof, I don't know. I don't have my 3DS on me. It's probably completely dead. I haven't used my 3DS in like 5 years or something. I like never use it now. It's funny though that like how did we not know that there was like shrine goods in there before? Shouldn't have we like properly looked at everything before being like, oh yeah, this is all for that guy, you know?
I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Putui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Yeah, we don't know about stuff and things. That's too much for me.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Yeah, a little bit. I like Watatsumi Island. It's such a pretty place.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently.
I mean, you had a war and
Next time you
everything,
visit,
so yeah.
I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Ooh. I wonder if we're gonna actually get a second part to his story and we do just that. That'd be really neat.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
Aww.
Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
The thing is, and that happened many years ago. It's a bit weird that they're still like angry at all that.
I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
That seems a bit weird. Oh, you look terrible.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared.
Yeah, makes sense.
If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Yeah, I mean, Kokomi looks amazing. How dare he say she looks worse for wear?
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
Makes sense.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent.
And a little worse for wear.
My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Sorry.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Oh god, look at all these people.
Your Excellency, boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Hi, Macho. Yeah, we're doing Kokomi's quest today. And thanks for the subscribe. Yeah, oh no, people are scary, especially when you use too many of them and they crowd around you like that. No.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish too? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
I think you're the one that needs to remain calm.
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Kokomi really is so cute. You chat with the friendly people alongside Kokomi.
Are you alright?
This is testing my patience!
Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are.
That TikTok thing. Toddler. Oh no, mother, what is it? Toddler points. People! I don't look at TikTok stuff, so I have no idea what that one is, but nice. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like me when I was younger. I mean, I'm like that now.
There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
It's all good.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
Uh-oh, meeting? Oh no.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay, the victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
I hope so.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Okay, well, right, we gotta continue this tomorrow then. No. We have to go outside the Sangonomiya Shrine. And what does it say the time has to be? 10 to 12. So let's change time. We've got to wait ages because we're barely into this day, which is sad. Oh god. I really started yawning now. Cool, we done it.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes.
Yes.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet.
Kokomi!
That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things.
Tick-tock.
Let's wait a little longer.
After some more time.
She's still not here. Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
I mean, if he had some information, surely he should have like come over to say hi to us as soon as he noticed we were waiting, you know? Like, why did he take so long to like tell us stuff? Have I watched Toy Story 4? I'm not sure. Which one's Toy Story 4? When did that one come out? 2019. I'm gonna guess no, I haven't. I didn't even realize there was a Toy Story movie that came out like 3 years ago. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. I had no idea there was a new Toy Story movie. I don't really keep up to date with movies and stuff.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
Ooh.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status.
That makes sense, because you have kids, young kids. And I don't have any young kids apart from myself. But then I usually just watch anime and play video games instead of watching kid movies. Like, I watched a few. Like, I remember a few years ago I watched like all of Shrek with Phil. And we watched Puss in Boots. And we watched Moana. I'm pretty sure there's a few other things we watched as well. I can't remember what they were though. But yeah. I only watched like Frozen for the first time this Christmas. The Christmas is gone. And even then I didn't even like properly watch it because I think I was on my computer at the same time playing games. So I still haven't like properly watched Frozen. You watched the first Shrek in cinema! Nice! That's so cool. Yeah, they can sometimes be good. They really can. I don't think I watched Shrek in the cinemas. I can't remember that long ago. I can't remember what I watched. I think I might watch like Finding Nemo in the cinemas. I can't remember though. I have such bad memory.
As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. Alright, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
I would have been 8 years old then. Crazy that. Welcome back, Sander. Oh, I should have just teleported. Oh wow, it's fine. There's a tree. Look at it. A tree with purple foliage. Ooh.
Are you sure this is the right place? Feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
Yeah.
Looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Kokomi! Ooh, good luck, Xander.
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
You should be a bit more concerned for her. She looks very... She looks a bit worse for wear. Sorry.
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
Aww.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
I mean, like, everyone runs on energy. Like, I run on energy. I don't think that's so abnormal.
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
I mean, no one can. We're all humans.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it.
You don't have to hide it.
To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work.
Yeah, I could not do that at all.
You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while.
No.
Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else.
Okay. Well, it's kind of nice that she doesn't, like, do everything herself, you know? Like, that would be so horrible if she had to do everything herself all the time.
I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
So I got a can of cream soda and I'm just finishing it off. Kokomi is such a sweetheart. Yeah, she is. It's actually Phil's and my anniversary soon. On the 1st of May. And we was like talking about what to do for our anniversary. And I was like, oh, we should do something nicer, you know? Because we usually just like go to a park and walk around. I was like, nah, we should actually like go out somewhere, go to an aquarium or a zoo or something. That'd be so nice. And he was like, oh, we can go to the cinema. Watch Sonic 2. I mean, to be fair, Sonic 2 would be kind of cool to see. But I want to go to an aquarium or a zoo or something. I like those sort of things.
Is there anything we can do to help?
We watched the first Sonic movie on Valentine's Day. Because I think it actually came out on Valentine's Day. I might be wrong. In 2020. Because I think it was just before COVID happened. In the UK at least. But yeah.
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
We'll find it for you.
Yeah.
And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you.
Oh, she's so cute.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Aww. You don't really sell cream soda there, really? Oh, I love cream soda. It's so nice. It's so nice. I usually get cherryade though, but they ran out of cherryade, so I got cream soda instead.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown?
It seems kind of weird to have such important information in a really open area like this. Oh, The Incredibles 2! I was meant to watch that, but I never got around to it. I wanted to watch The Incredibles 2. You remember like 3 years ago you made a statement about cream soda. Oh, cream soda? Is that meant to be cream soda? I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. But like I said earlier, I forget things after like 2 minutes.
This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's natural to get burnt out.
Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Okay. It's cream soda, yeah.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Today I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association. Energy -4! Many things must still be settled. I need to ensure that they allow for goods to flow smoothly. But I must make sure that the money is made through legal means. Fair enough. Today I finished a day's worth of work. Energy -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully this won't go on too late. I still need to perform an inspection tomorrow. Ooh. The wind is very strong outside. Energy -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't as rough, and those who go out fishing can return safely. News of a peace talks reached us today. Energy +2. An end to this war will surely make everyone on Watatsumi Island happy, won't it? Today we received word that Fraternal Commission might be colluding with a Fatui. Energy -5. Oh god. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on. Swordfish 2 Captain came back today. Energy +4. Hey, that's me. We agreed not to speak of Tepe. And no one spoke of those who sacrificed their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. Oh no, Tepe! Oh, that made me really sad. I miss Tepe. I wonder if he actually has like a grave somewhere. I want to pay a visit to Tepe. Lots of people spoke to me today again. Energy -3. Yeah, same. I get energy -1 billion with lots of people speaking to me today. Looking at the earners' faces, I can't help but think back to the time when I took up the post of Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations all these years? Yeah, you've done amazing.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
Hi.
That's just,
We said like the most embarrassing thing on it. We saw nothing, and if we did, it was all Paimon's fault.
Give it here.
Oh, she's so flustered.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Hi, Phil. Welcome back. How was your walk?
You saw it, didn't you?
I did. Oh.
It's gotta be this
It's
one,
really
right?
windy outside. I didn't notice.
Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Okay.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I love how Paimon says Kokomi. Kokomi!
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation. Attack where the enemy is weak. Emerge where the enemy is blind.
Yes, that's the one.
So you saying this is a good book for you because it puts you to sleep? You read Kokomi, her favorite military... Yeah.
Kokomi? Kokomi!
Kokomi!
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her rest for a while. Let's wake her up. No, we're gonna let her rest. It'll be fine.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it's fine.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some
Feels like someone
time
else
to
is
go,
sorting
too.
out the preparations.
Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Okay.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
Sounds like a good idea.
The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see?
Oh, you got a shiny cricket top. I mean, it's not what you wanted, but that's still really cool. You take a break together with Kokomi for a while more.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
Yeah, shinies are nice. Even if it's not for when you want.
I can't believe it got so late. haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there.
Fair enough.
It's really
A
time
good
to light
one
the
battled,
bonfire.
yeah. Bonfire!
Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Magmortar, that'd be so cool. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have one on Pokemon Go. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. Look, there's loads of people here. -3 energy. Too many people. Where is she? Hey, it's these two. Hey.
Her Excellency is looking much better today. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Nothing is more important than everyone being safe and sound.
True. Ah.
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even promised he'd sing a song with me.
Aww.
If only he were still here.
That's sad. So sad.
With me around, no one would dare try any funny business at the victory feast.
You seem so full of yourself. Right, where's Kokomi?
Come visit Watatsumi Island whenever you want. You'll always be a hero here.
Thank you. Can I not speak to this other person? Wasn't this like a really happy person? I wanted to talk to the happy person. We gotta wait until 18.
So much fighting. We could all do the rest. Hey, anybody need some fruit or vegetables?
What?
Get them today. They're on sale.
That was just like a complete change of like attitude. Oh, so much fighting, so many people died. Whoa, no, we went through so much hardships. Oh. Hey, anyone want some fruit and veg? Like, okay. Okay. What's these people doing over here?
I'm not drunk. Another one's not gonna do me any harm.
Oh, okay. He's not drunk. Right, let's go to the right time then. Oh wait, can we talk to him?
Let's hope the peace talks go smoothly. The last thing we want is to go back
Oh
to
god,
war.
yeah, that'd be horrible. Okay. We need to make it late. There we go. Okay, that was instant.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Aww.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Kokomi walks by the banquet and
Welcome,
fire
everyone.
Today
Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
Woo!
Recently, our war with the Shogun's army
Gemflower, hi,
and
welcome,
we finally
how
saw
are
the
you?
abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree.
Yay!
None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all.
Ooh, that'd be so good. And nice, getting adventure rank 40, that's amazing. Well done.
Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Woohoo! After a while.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
Yeah, sure, I'll try.
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Vtuber.
And since you got the meeting tomorrow, you want to get that sorted as soon as possible.
And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Okay. Hirai, hello. Hirai.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sanganomiya.
What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh!
Fishy fish.
No. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Aww.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Yeah, ain't no way fishy. That'd be very fishy.
Let's hope the peace talks go smoothly.
Okay, same thing. Okay. Kujosawa.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
What's new? Anything to report?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Vtuber? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
Oh, the drunk guy.
He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times.
Whoa.
It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Okay.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Sounds good to me. Let's go. Don't have a cow, Zen.
It smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right?
Yep, that's me.
You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
No, I mean, I got my own other stuff to do. But no.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Yeah.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to talk about.
Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
Oh, warriors will. I didn't know that, but apparently I do.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior.
Oh, okay.
I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
I think maybe you should rest a little bit. You drank a bit too much, it seems.
Ugh, this guy. Tell him to just have a normal conversation.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if we win this duel, maybe we can... Maybe it will kill him.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, we're hardly gonna lose, yeah.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Windblade.
Come on, my level 20 traveler against this level 90. Let's go. Wanna see this? Look at this.
Be gone.
Woo! You got wrecked. You actually died.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First, you need to tell me what's going on. Come on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui. It didn't happen.
How dare you!
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
Why? Why would you want to go back to war?
Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake.
And that's not for you to decide.
What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree?
Then we'll go back to war when it's needed.
We are the resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith in ourselves.
But we'll just be fighting forever then.
Surely you agree with that?
No.
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
What it boils down to is you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Exactly. It's so dumb.
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this.
What?
What would you understand?
What? What's wrong with this dude?
For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
So that's why he stinks of booze. He's trying to drown out his scars, his emotional damage from the war. Paimon went from calling Kokomi a ruined god to this, yeah.
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree.
So what, we're meant to fight forever?
Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one.
We didn't even try.
This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Okay. Grumpy Pants. Grumpy Pants. I mean, we could like force the information out of you if you wanted. You already said so much. But oh well. I guess we don't operate like that. Kokomi! Kokomi! Hi.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
What's the matter, Kokomi? Are you feeling alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this.
Oh, don't blame yourself. Can't perceive absolutely everything.
I think I understand what Kozan means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozan's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Ooh.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert.
Yeah.
It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention, we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm.
Okay.
Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Kokomi rushes back to Sagonomiya's shrine. The victory feast continues, and everyone has a blast. Yeah, I don't actually know what it said, but yeah. Right, 10 o'clock the following day, so let's go to 10 o'clock. There you go. Stretching. Ooh. God, I still can't get over that dude. He made me very sleepy. At the agreed place. Ah, this is over here. Let's go.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
Sleepy. I mean, I guess Kokomi doesn't help as well because she keeps yawning. So it's just making me yawn as well.
Here, take this.
It's dangerous to go alone.
I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
187? Are you crazy? You expect me to read all of this, memorize it all, before the meeting? Are you crazy?
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Yeah, of course. I also want the peace talks to succeed.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Let's go. Oh, okay, no. Right, it's a no then. It's a no, everyone. Let's ruin the peace talks. Let's go. people here. Let's have a... Ah, I was going to do a sneak attack on Kujosawa, but apparently we can't.
It's been a while, Kujosawa. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow.
This is awkward.
But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness the peace talks.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Yeah, basically, the war's over, and now they're making peace talks of like how to move forward with the peace between Watatsumi Island and the other one. Tit for
The first
tat,
item
peace
is the
talks.
Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
Wolfie, hi, welcome. How are you? Peace is love, yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
That's good.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. And the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need.
That's a good point. Yeah, it also has shells set, that domain, new domain. So it might be worthwhile doing that even just for shells. Shells artifacts. Because that's what I was doing as well, Lex. I was trying to get shells artifacts and Ayato's artifacts. But I don't think I have shells quite yet. I need to double check that. But yeah. And yeah, I'm doing good as well. Thank you, Wolfie.
Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I've gone back to like farming for Emblem of the Severed Fates right now. Because there was a few characters I wanted to get up. I think I wanted to like change Raiden's and maybe Xiangling's a little bit. I can't remember. Actually, yeah, I think my Xiangling is using as a 4-star crit rate circlet. So yeah, I need to change that. But I also got Ayaka recently. So I got Aito and Ayaka. So, I mean, her artifacts aren't too bad right now, but they do need improving. So I need to do Blizzard Straight at some point. But I still need to get it to level 90. She's at level 80. I got so much to do. It's so annoying because I want to bring up so many characters. Like I'm starting to use sucrose a lot more recently. And I need more elemental mastery for Descent Venera or whatever it's called. Because I can just keep using Kazuha's ones instead. And it's so annoying to switch between Kazuha's artifacts and then Sakura's artifacts. It's just like, ah. I can't be bothered.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Oh no, it's happening!
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them!
Protect Madam Kujo!
I like the music here.
No, wait, 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Oh, they're a bit awkward. Huh.
Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one. But hold off for the moment.
Okay.
Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating.
So, in case you're a bit confused, because this confused me a little bit as well at first. Basically, for Watatsumi people, were like, oh no, you're colluding with Fatui, you're terrible. And then it was like, go, let's go get them. And then the Kujo people, for Tashiro, yeah, I'm just gonna say Kujo. Kujo people were like, no, we're not. Wow. But then there was two people who were just like acting awkwardly, you know, like, oh no, they were actually right. We were colluding with a Fatui, you know? So that's like why she's like, oh, this is serious. You need to do something about it because it's very serious right now. Selena, hi, welcome. How are you? I know. What?
You two, here, now.
Nobody move. You two, here, now. Wink.
Speak. Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly
too
call
much
it
information.
collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going.
Ooh.
At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
Yeah. So you basically Kokomi's using the rumors, the fake rumors, to her advantage because there was some not really truth to it. Like obviously he said there's no collusion, but yeah, there was some sort of truth to it, kind of, maybe.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge.
Ignore.
They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Oh, she hates her Fatui.
We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
Makes sense.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues.
It's kind of funny because, like, this whole thing just went in favor of Kokomi, if you know what I mean. Like, it wasn't meant to. It was meant to go against her and everything, but no, it actually, like, turned out even better for her because of all of these people doing this stuff.
As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Sounds good.
Seems like Kujosara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Woohoo! Kokomi and Sara calmly complete for...
Never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing.
Yeah.
I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
She's so mad. Okay. No, that's all done. Ah. This is nice and relaxing. Okay. They left some papers here. They look like they could be important. No idea what they say. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by the pieces of paper. Okay, moving on. We've got to do this. Come back here. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I was been farming boss materials for item. I got 16 now, 12. But the next one I need 20, so I need 32 in total. And I also need loads of these. Oh, I can't be bothered. I need loads of these on my main account as well. I was saying that. I think I've got enough now. I think I actually did get enough. But yeah, it's just a pain farming for those. I'll get there eventually. I will. Yeah, I hate them so much. Like, I usually just get Lisa out. It's it's the only use I have for Lisa right now. Is to get Sakura blooms.
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental. And the end certainly did not justify your means.
That's alright, Wolfie. Bye. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. And yeah, especially if you don't have a lecture in your main party, it's such a pain. Like, I have Raiden usually, sometimes. But even then, it takes a while for her cooldown to finish. You know? Like, I know she has, like, if you do E, she has that, like, AoE attack that happens for a little while. But it only works if you're fighting an enemy. It doesn't work on for Sakura Bloons. It's so annoying. So, yeah, I just use Lisa.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
No, it isn't, because this is what your efforts was for. This is what I find really annoying about this quest line. It's like, our efforts are going to waste. But what are your efforts for? It's for peace. This is exactly what you're striving for, what you're fighting for. And you're complaining.
I want to keep fighting.
Duty.
I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences.
Yeah, he's being selfish. He's such a dummy.
During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
Wait a minute. You forgot to wait a minute.
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness.
Yep.
Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Ooh.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
So it's kind of like it's Watatsumi's own Shumatsuban. Or basically ninjas, I think. I don't know, that's how I like perceived it.
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Wow, that's a toughie.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me. Whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Will he know what's going on, Phil? He's be kept up to speed on everything.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Yeah, let's go to the hideout. Wait, is this the right way? Yeah, this is the right way. Hideout! hideout. This isn't the hideout. This is outside the hideout. Nice soup, well. Yeah.
Thank you for everything.
It's alright.
With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How's your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people.
Same.
I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved.
Oh.
I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
I think she should. You did an admirable job.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Aww, it's so cute. Look at her face. I just wanna poke her cheek. You're trying to think who she sounds like. Not tired Sayu. To be fair, she seems tired. I mean, not as tired as Sayu, but she still seems really tired. But yeah, I don't know who she sounds like. She has that, like, soft voice. I don't know if her voice actor, like... I don't know who her voice actor is. You know what? I'm gonna have a quick Google. Let's Google it. Kokomi VA. Let's go. Samii. May. I don't know how you pronounce that. Games. Oh, she's only done Kokomi. Okay. She's done a few shows, but... Shadow's Health. I've watched that. But in dub. I mean, sub. In sub. I don't watch stuff in dub. Cool. So yeah, basically she's been in nothing else. Is my stream okay? I'm not lagging, am I? I hope it's okay. Okay. My camera like messed up now. Like I'm looking at my screen and it's just like, no, you're not. A moment. Let me try and fix that quickly. And I'm back.
I have to smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I...
No lag here. Well, that's good. Okay, so now, hopefully... Woohoo! We can do the event! We have 3 days and 6 hours. Let's go! Oh, God. Festival Elegance. Talk to Catherine and Inazuma of Inazuma and Adventurous Girls seems to have a quest for you. Look for Catherine for more details. Alright. Let's get on with this. Yay, party time. Yep, let's go. We've got so much to do. I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to do in this stream. Because I don't think we'll be able to do all of it. I think it'll take way too long. But at the same time, we can just continue it for the next stream. At least we can get started. This is time limited as well, so I've got to stream again for the next 3 days.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
Ooh.
Yay! A festival! Oh,
Why is this person staring at us?
I haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
Oh, it's Miko's commission.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember. We'd better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Cool. The Strange Tale of Zuko's Tipsy Tincture. Right, let's go. Yay, Miko! We're here. Look, I can see you. I'm gonna go plop on your head. Plop.
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things coming along? All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yae.
Ooh.
Very good. And
we have already received word from Fusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. Wait! I remember. Because Shogun Almighty was like the book where you're reborn as Raiden with unlimited power, basically, you know? And they mentioned that in Raiden Shogun's first story quest. And then Yae Miko made a joke about it, saying, "Oh, I should write when you're reborn is Yae Miko." So maybe that's what Pretty Please Kitsune Guji is. Is that one? Maybe.
well done. And what about you, Onodera? ... Onodera?
Yes, Lady Yae. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it.
Of course you do.
I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Yae. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop.
Chop chop.
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Yep.
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your like Marvel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Oh, Paimon is so mad.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Oh, wow, Paimon! Yeah! Forget it!
My, such harsh
This American
words.
Pie.
It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job.
Yeah, I love her angry voice as well. Like, her voice is annoying usually. But when she gets angry, it's just so funny sounding, you know? I love it.
Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Mark my words! Vengeance will be mine! Oh, that was amazing, that bit. Paimon on Demon Time, yeah.
But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
Ooh, international cultural festival?
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Irodori Festival. Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Irodori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
That's alright, Jonas. Thank you so much for joining. Good night and have fun.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Yeah.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival, which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Irodori Festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
Oh, of course.
But wait a minute, light novels?
What about all that refined, elegant stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
To be honest, I think he really has a point here. I really do think she has a point.
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Teyvat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications. No, I actually think it is actually well justified, you know? Like, it's like, we do that anyway, don't we? We like change things up to make it more appealing, you know? We don't keep things traditional most of the time because things change.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue. Come on, Miko.
I was carried away.
You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interests.
Oh, that too. That's a definite.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
Okay, let's go then.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
A special someone, you say? Okay. Oh, we're going straight away. Let's go. Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Okay. Waypoint. Let's go. We're in Rito. It hasn't... Oh, it has changed. Look. 1, 2... Oh, never mind.
During the Irodori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels.
Dorito! Rosalia, hi, welcome. How are you?
Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there will also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties.
Ooh.
This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it's like a light novel paradise.
Huh. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Ah, Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities.
Hi, I'm reliable
appears
helper.
She meant you two. At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
It's Ayato again. It's so good to see him again.
Oh, it's Ayato!
Ayato.
Wow. So even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Irodori Festival.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Aww.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here.
Ayato.
There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Irodori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Irodori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts.
Ooh.
Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations.
Celebrities! Ooh!
For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
I'm like... I'm like super relaxed right now. I got my feet up on the table. I'm like sitting back, relaxing and everything. It's so chill. I'm surprised my avatar isn't like messing up loads. I mean, it's smiling a lot more, I guess. And closing its eyes. It's fine. I get it now, so this is our commission.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way.
Yeah, that's true. It is pretty glitchy anyway. I want to change my avatar a little bit, because I feel like I should get a 2D one. But then obviously I need to draw one, and I was thinking about it actually at the start of the stream. Maybe I can like take a picture of my avatar. Just like a normal picture of it, and then use that, maybe like try to cartoonify it somehow. And maybe that will work out. I have no idea. But I really need to like get a picture instead. I can't remember what it's called. It was like frog something, I think. It wasn't like leapfrog, but I don't think that's right. But yeah.
This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
It was for my hands, so I could have like, I could wave basically, but I can't wave right now. Because I have been looking at this other like program, the software. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's basically for 2D pictures, basically. So I think that's what most VTubers use, to be honest, because their avatars are a lot less glitchy, you know? Like, if I close my eyes, it's all glitchy. Like, theirs wouldn't do that because they're not 3D. PNG tuber. Yeah. So, that's what I want to do, but also I need to get a picture. A 2D picture, like, I can't do that. Maybe I need to learn to draw. I don't know where my drawing tablet is. I don't know if it's inside the house or down here. I don't see it there. Oh, I don't see it there either. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna get inside the house. Maybe I'll try and draw something. Okay, arrival schedule. 2 days before the festival. Shipping guests, large passenger ship, bards for Mondstadt. Ooh, against painter Calx and his dependent. Ooh. Estimated arrival time, 8 AM. Okay. Second day of the festival. Shipping guests, large passenger ship, calligraphers. Yeah, I can't say that word. Painters from Lyra, theatre mechanicus players, kind of, and a guest writer from, a guest writer Shenyu. Arrival time 10 AM. Third day of festival, shipping guest, large cargo ship, stopover at 1 person. Okay, arrest 9 AM. The day following the release event, shipping guest, small passenger ship, 2 persons, arrival 10 AM. Okay. Thank you, I'm gonna need it. I'm not very good at drawing.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now.
Okay.
During the festival, most of the Yae Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
Oh, thank you, Xander. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try. I mean, I feel like if you put your heart and soul into something, you can actually be good at whatever you want. You just need to, like, especially with something like drawing or, you know, that sort of thing. Like, if it's something like basketball or something, where you actually need, like, physical fitness and stuff, that one's a bit harder to, like, do, you know? But something like drawing, I feel like it's much more, you know, doable.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
Okay.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us.
Wait, where's the ship?
Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
I like how the sky looks right now, and it's kind of like dark, like it's gonna rain, but it still looks really nice. Alright, was it 6 AM or was it 8 AM? I don't know. Well, let's just go 8 AM, let's go. It'll be fine! If it's something you enjoyed and you're bound to be good at it, true. Yeah, very true. I do want to draw more. I mean, I say more. I want to draw. I want to try my hand at, like, drawing. I'm not very good at it, but I want to, like, at least try. I was wrong, it was 6 AM. God damn me. Alright, 6 AM, let's go. Yeah, it'd be so cool. I could be an artist. Ah. Yeah. Same. Wait, Phil, can you actually check? Is my drawing tablet down there, like underneath the TV unit?
I'm sure.
I want to, like, give it a go as well, but then I got to do lots of Genshin. I got so much stuff to do. It is. It's a cable there
Schedule,
as well.
There will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today. The artist for the 5 Kassen portraits should be on
Who's
board.
the artist?
The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
I think some people have like their own little drawing tablets. That'd be so cool to have. Because then you can just whip it out at any time and just draw on it. I would love that.
Hello! You must be here to take part in the Irodori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt. Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Paimon, what are you doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tone-Deaf Bard then? Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Tone deaf bard, yeah. You have an app on your school-supplied iPad. Wait, your school supplied you an iPad? Or like, is that like a class or for each student? Because that seems so expensive if it is for each student. That's cool. That's really cool. I remember actually one time we had like a lesson when we had to draw something on paper, and then we used like Photoshop on the computer. Like they scanned it in and used Photoshop to like draw something on the computer, and it was so cool. It was really amazing. What? That is so amazing they've done that. That's so cool they did that. Yeah, that does seem really helpful. Wow. Even if he wasn't fighting, there's a chance he wouldn't show up.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, you know, Fenty's an Archon.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon.
Yeah.
If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
I mean, saying that, when you put it that way, it is kind of like sounds exactly something that Venti would do. Because he's a bit childish and a bit shameless. And who's this here? I recognize that bright red hat. Boom, boom, back it down.
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Oh no!
It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Irodori Festival?
It's Klee! I'm so sorry. It's Klee! I just find it funny how she says Klee.
No, Albedo's the one who
It's
received the
Albedo!
invitation.
Albedo has been in so many events. It's crazy. They really like Albedo.
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Ooh.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Oh, we haven't met Albedo on this account. Albedo is Chief Alchemist and Captain of the investigation team of the Knights of Favonius. I love how his picture looks completely different to what he looks like in game. Like, he's got, like, really puffy hair. His groundbreaking achievements in the field of alchemy have earned him a reputation as a genius. Not one to socialize. A genius researcher is usually seen wearing the same calm, cool expression. Only when he is buried in his research does he become more energetic and enthusiastic. Oh, does his more energetic and enthusiastic side seem to emerge? Oh, there's more. Oh, Stoyo and Chalk. Albedo never spends much time alone, pondering profound alchemical conundrums, but there seems to be no end in sight of his research. Soil and chalk. Isn't his like constellation? Doesn't it mean like chalk prints or something like that? I think. I don't know.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5
Oh, clever Paimon. Those only pop up when you haven't done the story quest. So because I haven't done Albedo's story quest on this account, that pops up. So we'll get it for Ito as well. But yeah, Albedo's really good. I really like Albedo. Like after the event in December with Albedo, he like really quickly became one of my favorite characters. And like I got him on one of my old accounts, and then after using him for like a week, I was like, oh my god, I want him on my main account. So I ended up getting him on my main account. Yeah, they've done those infologs for quite a while now. He is good. He is really good.
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx.
Okay, Calx. It's the sort of name that I would use for like a game, you know? I like 4-letter words with an X in it. Or an X, a Y, or a Z or something. Something that's uncommon. Usually an X.
By the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yae Publishing House there.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Like your name, yeah! Like your name. Like I used to use one of my names I used to use online was like Sinks. I can't even pronounce it. But it basically is spelled C-Y-N-X. This is actually very close to Calx, kind of, because it both begins with a C, ends with an X. Yeah. Alright, International Trade Association, let's go!
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
That's how kids are. Nothing wrong with a little excitement. Okay.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
What's wrong?
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
Crazy person.
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired.
So I'm getting back up.
I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
Oof!
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony. which is the day after tomorrow.
Oh god, that's not a lot of time.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month,
yeah,
to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript. I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
I was thinking I really want to have a drawing tablet now. You know, I think it sounds so nice to have a little tablet that I can like lie down with and just like casually draw stuff. But they're so expensive. It's like £300. I mean, I can't expect it to be quite expensive anyway. I mean, like an actual tablet. It'd be so cool.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance so that I can be better prepared.
I haven't seen Toy Story 4. I haven't seen it, so I can't say. And yeah, I can use your first gen iPad, but it wouldn't be the same. I mean, for starters, I would need like a pen.
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Alright, it's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
It's nice seeing some content with both Klee and Albedo together.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
Oh, oh, she's so cute. Ting ting. Right, go to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Okay.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave. Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water. Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Suspicious guy?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
Okay.
About that.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
He's so sharp.
Huh? How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now.
Yep, he's already worked it all out.
Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Irodori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
Oh no!
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Chin-Yu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Chin-Yu as well. If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
Chin-Yu? Sounds like a name from Liyue. Albedo, what kind of person is the author of this book?
I have not met him personally, but the editor said that he is actually the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild family in Liyue.
The second son of a Feiyun Commerce Guild? Isn't that Xingqiu? The thing is, something really confused me about this. Is that in Xingqiu's story quest thing we did before? He was reading. He wanted to find Legend of the whatever book thing, right? But didn't he write it? So why does he want to find his own book and then he started praising it as well? You know? I thought that was really strange. At least I think that's how it went. I think.
Oh, do you know him?
We've met on a couple of occasions.
Whoa, that's a real twist. Paimon never would have guessed that Xingqiu would be publishing a light novel together with Albedo. But enough about that. Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing.
Yeah.
Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse, too.
Let's go. To the warehouse. Whoa, I see you there, Venti.
It's you! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you!
That's funny. Cause like... Yeah.
So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Would it?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
What do you mean?
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
Ooh.
Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Well, I can't say he's a complete stranger. You could say we're quite familiar.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Irodori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Ah, that doesn't surprise me. Could we ask him a few questions?
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
I feel like she's being too, nice to him, to be honest. Like, I would have thought she would have, like, took him away and arrested him a long time ago.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares.
Welcome back, Xander. And yeah, what's that god?
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Shh! Venti! Be quiet! No one's meant to know that! Why is he here? Yeah! Now he's part of the Irodori Festival that's going on at the moment. Because he's a bard. To be fair, it's kind of funny, like, they invited loads of bards, but then we saw nothing of them, you know?
Similar means?
Oh no! Let's not bring up the past now. We had no choice.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally.
How
right?
are you two acquainted, though? You know? Venti for Smash! Oh, that would be so cool, actually! Oh, you'll use this burst attack against people in Smash. Oh, that'd be cool.
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
Fair enough. You're so carefree. Traveling in Smash Bros. Oh, that'd be so cool as well. I mean, you can also, that'd be really easy because you have like different skins with the different elements. And obviously different sibling, like Aether or Lumine. And then you have loads of different moves because of Electro, Animo, Geo, etc. We're gonna get Dendro soon. Oh, that'd be so amazing. I would love that. Wait, can we not just get like a Genshin Smash game? Have a Smash game with all of the Genshin characters in it? Oh, oh, that'd be cool.
Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way.
That sounds too nice.
I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
Why not, Phil? Why not? Yeah, they really should hire us. We got the best ideas. They're making a new game at the moment, which is Honkai Star Rail. And I'm actually really intrigued by it because it's like a turn-based game with gacha elements. But it looks really cool. I like it so far.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
Ooh.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable. But it still feels a bit...
childish, shameless, the same words we described him earlier if he came to Inazuma. Did I say turn-based? Yeah, I did. It's a turn-based. It's basically a turn-based Genshin. Obviously, it's like a whole new world, whole new characters, whole new story and everything. And I think it's more so meant to be related to the other game, Honkai Impact. But it seems really cool. Turn-based gacha game. By Hoyo first. Ooh, you'll probably love it then. You will probably love it.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA Publishing House, and there are some questions I would like to ask you.
Epic Gamer, hi, welcome, how are you?
Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
I love how like everyone just believes every word of Fenty, you know?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm? But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Of course, Albedo's on top of it straight away.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key. And third...
There must be more than one criminal involved, yeah.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort.
Do you like the look of it then?
It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
The thing is, where's Venti even walking towards there, you know? Like, there's nothing behind Sawa where he can go to. Unless he did some climbing or something, but there's the stairs right there. So where are you walking, Venti?
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sara's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
Oh, Venti.
How could you lose something so important?
Why do you sound so dramatic there, Paimon? Why?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket.
How can you bring no luggage?
I kept it in my hand the whole trip. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
Venti! Oh, Venti, what are we gonna do with you?
I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
I mean, it's obviously in his hat, but we'll go for the other options. In his shoe.
That doesn't sound right. The invitation is pretty big, isn't it? And if it's in his shoe, he would feel it when he's walking.
True. Very true.
Drinking too much may occasionally render the tongue a little numb, but it's true. It certainly wouldn't affect the feet.
In his cape? Wouldn't that can't be the same for your hat, though. Like, you would feel it in your hat if it's in your hat. In his cape?
Huh? Are you sure? His cape doesn't even have any pockets to put stuff. But hey, a cape with pockets isn't a bad idea. You should try and get it tailored sometime, Venti.
This actually is a really good idea, having a cape with pockets.
Well, people do often claim that capes and the like serve no real purpose other than aesthetics. I suppose a cape with pockets would really turn the tables on that crowd.
I mean, to be fair, no. Capes can help you keep warm, you know? But then usually superheroes have capes because... Why do superheroes have capes? They look cool when you're flying, but that's about it. Literally, that's the only reason you would want a cape. It's because it looks cool when you're flying. It's why he has a cape. Because he flies a lot and he's a freaking wind archon. So it makes sense for him to have a cape. You know? Literally, they have no other use. They might keep you warm, I guess. I don't know. In his hat.
Ah, yes. I remember now. I knew you'd help me find it.
You're welcome. Venti finds an invitation letter stuffed under his hat.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission.
Nice.
Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
Okay. Goodbye.
There goes Sara. All right. Let's go talk to Mr. Hiroyama about Albedo's reference materials.
Mr. Hiroyama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kasen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
About 5 Kazen. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma, supremely gifted in music and writing. They were honored as the 5 Kazen, meaning 5 fairies of singing and poetry. It is said that the shogun loved their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to Tenshukaku and present their new poetry collection for the shogun's perusal. The 5 Kazen are known as Sukoi, Ao no Okina, I don't know, Akihito, Zumi Some, I don't know, and Kuronushi, Kuronushi, there you go, respectively. But their real names were lost in history. According to widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Kazen had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theatre goers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. So, by the way, if you haven't guessed, Ao is blue, Aka is red, Kuro is black. I don't know about white, because white is Shiro, so I'm a bit confused about that one. I don't know if it's like another white word. And honestly, I don't know the colour for green, but I'm going to guess it's like Su or something. Oh yeah. Still there exists other theories. For instance, some believe Suko was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage named or called Suko Hut. Some also say that the Aka in Akihito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his works with a scarlet red seal. Alright, about the tales of the Red Kazen. Everyone in Inazuma knows of the tale of the 5 Kazen, and stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. How interesting. According to existing literature, during the Golden Age when many stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from the cousin's point of view, with a full together completing the whole tale. What was curious was that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuronushi's perspective. Can I also point out as well, it says at the start that they are all, the 5 cousins, are gifted in music and writing. And the 5th one, how is he gifted in music and writing, you know? If you know who the 5th one is. I'm not gonna like spoil it right now, but it just makes me wonder and think about it, you know? And hi again, Mr. Binkos! The 5 cousin summaries. Suko, a free sake-loving soul born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suko from the Suko hut, the thatch cottage he lived in. Okay, Xander, bye! Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully see you soon. I'm talking too much. Ao no Okina, an old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he has also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was not a human, but a very old kitsune in human form. Yeah. Interesting. Akihito, a talented swordsman who most likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from his habit of marking his works with a scarlet red seal. The Sumi, she was once a shrine maiden skilled in floor arts and dancing. Later she became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving the shogun until her old age. Kuronushi. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of his identity and personality from story to story as compared to the other 4 cousins. Okay. Well, that's summary.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kasen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kasen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
Inspiration?
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kasen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hiroyama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being.
Okay.
Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Yaya Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
Okay, I get it now.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here. Let's go. Huh? Betty? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Okay, Venti, what is this?
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
The Five Cousins Blender. Suiko? I can't remember. My dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame my peace was disturbed. In blue clad I went before Tenshukaku to present our work, but our work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute.
Suiko.
Isn't Suiko the name of one of the Five Kasen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen.
Yeah.
Ah, this story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Wait, yesterday? What are you on about yesterday?
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
It almost seems related to the stolen novels. I mean, I know you got called drunk, but why are they, like, talking to him here if it happened yesterday? Shouldn't they be talking at the police station? That seems so odd.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Of course, Venti, of course.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks? And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration. If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
I see. And drinkies! Hypers! Yeah! I wish I could have some drinks.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
But why dishes? We need more drinks.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Ooh.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
It's amazing.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone-Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
You know, this sort of thing makes me think Venti is a lot smarter than he lets on, you know? He acts really dumb and stupid most of the time. But he says these things sometimes, and it's like, he knows. He knows something.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
Mysterious person?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
That's so sad.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Okay. Wait, I'm going to do the second part. Woo! The magnificent Irodori Festival has started! Yeah, we're not going to do this poetry stuff yet. We're going to do the second part. 8 to 10. But I probably will only do the second part and then end the stream. But then that should be enough time for me to do all the other stuff in the next stream. Hopefully. Hopefully that stream won't drag out a bit too much. I mean, I've got to do 2 stories, when they both take about an hour each, and I've got to do like 4 side stories, which,
everything's in place.
They might not take this long.
Yes.
I hope not.
Now to start
It could end up being a long stream if they do. Wait, what thing do we unlock for Theater Mechanicus? Ugh. Maybe at the end of the stream, if I have enough time, I'll do for poems. We'll see. Okay, this one. Rito Docs. Okay, 8 to 10. Let's go!
The passenger ship from Liyue that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks. You know that Shincho will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Be me.
Hi there! You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the Irodori Festival. We'll be your guides and we'll take you onto the island. Huh? Is it Paimon or have we met somewhere before?
Yes, in fact we have. I'm Shu from Feiyun Commerce Guild. Aboard this ship we have calligraphers, painters, and even players of Theater Mechanicus.
Ooh.
The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment. Although the guild manager was not interested, Master still wanted to support them. We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Irodori Festival. So the guild manager instructed Master and I to take the opportunity to come to Inazuma and investigate the product's potential.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of which, where's the young master?
Master, he's,
Whoa, Saint-Cho's just sitting there. Sound asleep.
How is he doing that?
What? Oh. It's the traveler in Paimon.
Oh no, it's another sleepy person. It's
presume
gonna
you are
make me
guests in
sleepy.
Inazuma as well? It seems fate has destined our paths to cross once again.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually guides for the Irodori Festival.
Xingqiu, how are you doing? You seem a little down.
Oh, please, no need to worry. I was a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here. When I finally realized what time it was, the first rays of dawn were already peeking over the horizon. Yes, now that we've arrived, the Kanjo Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we? Huh? That's odd.
What's wrong?
There was a piece of paper underneath my bag. Strange. I don't recall seeing it there before.
How strange.
Ooh, let Paimon have a look.
The 5 Cousins Splendor. Aoi no Okina. Glorious court life was my youth, and my old age and moonlit haze. I had no wish to behave so treacherously, but my very life was threatened. And so I sought out my old work and hid them in my clothes. I do not understand the reason behind all that has happened. Only that the mysterious person's motives must be perverse. The poem was dedicated to Akihito, who, to my great sorrow, was banished.
There's no doubt about it. It's from the same
We both
series as
passed.
the story we found before. Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
Ooh.
The story you found before?
Oh yeah, in the warehouse down by the
Lumi's face.
the poem hunt competition.
Just look at her face right there. It's so cute.
Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on retail to paint portraits of the 5 Kasen. You know, as part of the Irodori Festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kasen have been hidden in various places nearby.
Ooh, no laugh emotes. Haha.
If you can find one of the stories and give it to this friend of ours,
Trying to use the cat
then
cakes.
there's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
Well, unfortunately, we can't get any more cat cakes. Not until we have... I'm looking it up. We have 7 members. Actually amazing we still have 7 members. But yeah, it's not until we have... Wait, where are emojis? I don't see it. Oh, there they are. Badges and emojis. We need 3 more members if we want to get a 7th emoji. 3 more members. I don't think we can change one. Well, we might be able to. Yeah, 3. Yeah, Yeah, I might be able to change one. I don't know which one we would want to get rid of, though. I guess drawing would probably be the best one. Yeah, I need to look into that more when I go back inside, though. Anyway, continue.
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
He's on to us. Paimon, you're so terrible at making up stories.
Hey, it's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
I mean, she's not wrong.
There's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You could say that.
Really? That's wonderful. I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle. I had to really rack my mind to come up with the excuse of evaluating the investment value of Theater Mechanicus. Just a few days later, word then came that Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kasen during the festival.
Itachi, hi! How are you? Place where someone still thinks about you is a place you can call home. Very true. Is that one of his lines in Naruto? I don't... It's been so long. I can't remember anything.
It is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together, but it seemed he would be too busy with the portraits to meet with me. So, I felt quite disappointed for some time now.
Aww.
Don't worry, Shinjo. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends. We can take you to see him right now.
Yeah.
Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
Ah, so you've already heard. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity. I heard that it took him merely a few hours to finish the illustrations for the latest chapter.
Yeah, he's crazy.
But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit rushed. His work is truly exquisite. Oh my, I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart, quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Shinjo's attention and keep the situation under wraps. Let's just hope we don't let anything slip while meeting Albedo.
Yeah. So everything works out fine. Albedo! Hello!
Traveler, Paimon, how are you? And
Yeah,
who is this
we're
accompanying
fine.
you?
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you. I am the author of A Legend of Sword, forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Shinjo.
And you may call me Albedo, then.
No, that would be most improper.
You just said that it's yeah and
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names. Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times before. In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Shinjo act this awkward before either.
It's a real eye-opener, that's for sure. I learned some new tips on manners today.
You guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that. Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition at the docks. I heard that you are collecting them.
Poem hunt?
You know, that thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the 5 Kasen. Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, He was quick to catch on. He's a genius for a reason, you know. You should have made of a piece of paper found by Xingqiu.
I understand the story now. Thank you. It's very helpful.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over a meal?
Well, about that.
Do you have other plans, Xingqiu?
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious. Would you like to go there?
Splendid, my boy.
Shimura's. Unfortunately, today is a bit windy. How about Uyu Restaurant instead?
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Something didn't quite add up just now.
He's so quick to catch on, you know? So quick. And like to adapt to the situation.
Huh? No way. Paimon thinks we acted well together. Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler, what are your thoughts?
Xingqiu was a little suspicious.
Huh? Xingqiu's suspicious? Hey, what are you two talking about?
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see.
He's sharp. Yeah, he's sharp.
Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor. So, Aoi no Okina recovered the poem and gave it to some mysterious person. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of A Legend of Sword is Xingqiu himself? No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's chasuke?
Interesting!
Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time? And that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Yes, that is indeed my conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for justice, isn't it? There's no way he'd do something against his own ideals.
Calm down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person, we've communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character. I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Could Xingqiu be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that Uyu Restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there.
Okay.
I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the bottom of this matter.
Alright, got it.
Good. Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
I like Uyu Restaurant, mainly because of the music. I love the music there. It's got such cool music. I don't even know why, it just sounds goofy, you know? I like that.
I don't see anyone suspicious around. It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
Ooh, restaurant, yeah.
This whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous. What do we do? And what do we talk about when Xingqiu gets here?
First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not. If we can find evidence of him deceiving us, then we can use it as leverage to persuade him to tell us the truth. Since we're still waiting for him, why don't you go and chat with other guests in the restaurant and See if you can learn anything useful.
Okay. Let's go. Time to admire the music in this restaurant. As soon as it loads.
Hello there. What can I get for you?
Hi, buddy.
Hi! Do you have any special recommendations today?
Why, of course. I personally recommend our freshly caught seafood. It's been pouring these past few days, so the fishing boats haven't been able to sail at all. But the weather finally cleared up today, so we have some fresh catch.
So the weather at sea has been bad these past few days?
Do I have the 7 TV for YouTube? What the hell is that? Oh, for Twitch. I don't know. I have no idea.
It sure
Probably
has.
not.
A few guests from Liyue were just telling me that their boat was heaving and rolling all the way here. They couldn't do anything but sleep the entire trip.
Oh, this might be some useful information.
No. Yuta!
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they release the all-new publications. The one I'm really looking forward to is A Legend of Sword.
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
I've seen Jen use signature before. His handwriting is super neat.
Super
he must be really
neat?
diligent about his style.
Super neat!
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then. I hear that he's actually pretty young.
Get a good look at him. That's so awkward, though. Let's have a good look at someone.
Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? Not only will Shincho be signing novels at the release, but his handwriting is super neat?
Yeah, it's not neat at all. Albedo, what do you have to say about all this?
Albedo, what should we talk about when Shincho gets here? Any ideas?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do.
Oh, come to think
Oh,
of it,
I think I skipped a
Shincho
bit.
mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing the illustrations on time. He said they looked amazing despite the time you had.
Is that so? That is also a very valuable clue.
Singju arrives shortly after, and everyone enjoys a leisurely meal.
Inazuman cuisine largely
Afterwards?
consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
Yeah.
That's good. We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't sleep well.
I wish I could try their food. It looks so nice. Well, I mean, their food is based on like Japanese food, so yeah. I want to try Japanese food.
Now's our chance. Let's talk to Shincho and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
Talk about his thoughts regarding the journey.
Well, I've never embarked on such a long journey before. Though I was quite excited when we set off, the long days at sea quickly became most monotonous.
How long does it take?
Speaking of the journey, did anything noteworthy happen along the way?
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the trip with my nose in a novel.
Sounds like something I would do, but my nose in a game.
Well, that didn't tell us much.
Talk about the book you read during the voyage.
By the way, Shincho, what book were you reading on the way here?
Oh, I was reading a novel called Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was sent to me by my editor.
Didn't you feel dizzy while reading on the ship?
It was nothing I couldn't handle. Don't forget, I'm proficient in the arts of the Guhua clan. That being said, there were quite a few people aboard who felt seasick.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about what he said so far.
Talk about the scenery on the journey.
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, everyone crowded the deck to have a look.
Ooh.
However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took a whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak to the time we docked.
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far.
No, there was something really suspicious.
Oh, right! If it took an entire day to reach the docks, then it would have been pouring rain at the time they saw the top of the mountain.
Yeah. Hello?
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence. Let's discuss creating novels with Xingqiu.
Talk about Xingqiu's own novel.
While it is entertaining to read novels, writing one is an endeavor of its own. You must give great thought to every detail, from the layout of the plot to the rhythm of the lines. And even when you have come up with interesting content, there's still no guarantee that it will be to your liking.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. Whether it's writing a book, creating art, or studying alchemy, seldom can you really feel joy after seriously delving into the work.
Xingqiu and Albedo are getting into some deep talk.
Weird, loads of like male characters actually have earrings on this game.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude
Well, he's
for
one
providing the
earring.
illustrations in my novel. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential.
What are you saying about Zhongli? Hey? You saying Zhongli's a femboy?
Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations. This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Thank you. However, I took some risks in the illustrations, so I'm feeling slightly uneasy myself.
I think like Ito has like one of those like hoop earrings, doesn't he? Or at least there's one something like that in his ear. Somewhere on his ear. What are you saying about Ito?
Light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters, but this time I adopted a different approach in the illustration for the last chapter.
Hoop, not poop. Earrings. Oh my god. Hoop. Hoop. Oh, okay.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world, so I thought it very fitting to draw only scenery.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a good one.
Doesn't sound like anything suspicious has come up so far.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma. So, logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like.
I mean, unless he put one in his room when he put his luggage away, you never know.
Xingqiu, we have something very important to ask you now.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden?
Xingqiu? What's with the facade? Hi, Mark. Welcome. That's fine. I probably won't be streaming much longer anyway. But how are you doing?
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened.
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. And if that's the case, how could you know what my illustrations look like?
That's true. Okay, you hadn't even had a sample copy. Copy. That's so weird. Ah, that's weird. That's weird, Mark. You're very tired. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Well...
The jig's up, Xingqiu. You were already in Inazuma before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry. The Traveler and Albedo are no pushovers. We can help you.
Yeah, I mean, we're both 5-star characters.
No, please. You misunderstand me. I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all.
Aww.
I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this. Oh, this is most embarrassing.
Sometimes I look like one of the characters. I can see that, kind of. I mean, I guess we're both like big eyes, you know.
Oh, well,
oh, it's
if
Venti.
This isn't a coincidence. I didn't expect to see everyone here.
Huh? Tone-deaf Bard, what are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some
Of
fine-aged
course.
wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings. I just bumped into Kujosawa a moment ago. She said that the Tenryou Commission has apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of A Legend of Sword. You needn't worry about it any longer.
What?
The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Oh no, he let it out. He knows.
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh no. The person they apprehended, was it by chance an editor named Onodera?
Apologies, Kujosawa didn't mention a name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanamizaka.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must make haste and rescue Onodera.
Okay, let's go. I could have just teleported to the thing, but whatever, it's fine, it's fine. Ah, it's too late. Oh, just fly. We'll fly. He doesn't walk in, he flies in. Hey, buddies.
Please, wait. Onodera is innocent.
Oh, so you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you.
Anyway, you mustn't take him away. I can explain everything.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo, and Kuroda has testified for me.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to leave.
Oh, phew. What a relief.
Is there an end to this game? No. Not right now, at least. No, I mean, obviously there is an end. Obviously. But there's a lot of content to this game, we'll say. Like, I've done everything on my main account for this game already. But it's still frequently updating it. It's like a new update every month and a half. And there's usually quite a lot of stuff in that month and a half as well. But yeah, there's a lot to this game. And this stuff is like only like a time limited event. This is going to be gone in 4 days. And you'll never be able to experience it ever again.
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here in order to prevent the suspect from escaping.
Xingqiu looks pretty flustered. What exactly is going on here?
I bet it has something to do with his signature. They did say that he has nice handwriting earlier, which is not true.
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears quite a few people are aware of the situation now. There's no use keeping it a secret. In the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
Thanks, Mark.
No, Genyu. It's only appropriate that I take responsibility for this. Everyone, please let me explain. For the Irodori Festival, I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels signed by the authors. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yae publishing house, but Lady Yae also gave me a lot of support. However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance.
Okay, bye,
As a
Mark.
result, it caused a great deal of trouble for Genyu.
Good night.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point, so signing events are really not my forte. Even though such an event will be difficult for Genyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, he immediately boarded a ship to Inazuma to come up with a solution.
Aww.
So these past few days, Genyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized the time we reserved for the signing was not nearly enough. So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, Genyu could use these few days to sign them all.
Makes sense.
I thought everything would work out without a hitch. I never expected that someone would immediately realize that the books were missing from the warehouse. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Genyu in my house these past few days. I had no idea that the situation had turned into such a huge mess. All of this happened because I wanted to prove myself through this event.
Aww.
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the readers to know of my unsightly handwriting. Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled by one of my prior signatures. At a previous event, the Yae publishing house had requested autographs of authors so that they could be put on display. I practiced tirelessly for an entire day to finally deliver a stylish and elegant signature for the event. But looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by delivering that nice signature for the sake of my pride.
Hey, come on, you two. Loosen up a little. The theft was nothing more than a simple misunderstanding. Besides, everyone has something they do not wish others to see.
Are you speaking from experience there, Venti? I know, yeah! Yeah, because Singchu is actually a female actor, and it's the same actor for Benny! They both have the same voice actor, it's so weird.
Yeah, that's right. All that matters is that Shincho and his books are okay.
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding the stolen books to the rest of the people on Rito.
It is. It just sounds so natural.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
We should probably be heading back to Rito as well. Let's tag along.
Okay. It's just gonna be such so much trouble to do all these quests in like one stream. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them in one stream.
Onodera, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on leave these few days?
Onodera explains the situation to the editors.
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
But no, this is the event. Of course I haven't finished the event. Well, there's 4 stories for the event. 4 main stories. This is the second one, so I still gotta do 2 more main stories. And then I need to do the 4 side stories afterwards.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us, we could have thought of some ways to help you.
I know, it's how I feel. I know.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
Yeah, I don't understand why he never like communicated with other people about his situation.
Let's leave the past behind
Would
us
have made
now.
it so much easier.
Our first priority is to help Genyu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
Oh dear.
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past few days, I've only finished perhaps 1/10 of the signatures.
Oh, no wonder Shincho looked so sleepy today.
I understand. Murata, go back to Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the 2nd floor of the Uyu restaurant. We'll be using it for Genyu's emergency calligraphy lessons.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher, Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We've worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
Yep, you are.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I'm sure you can do it. Didn't you finish the last chapter of your novel in just 1 week's time?
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy are 2 entirely different skills.
Even though Xingqiu still has to deal with his handwriting issue, Paimon somehow feels a little relieved now.
What? What? Phil, you're confusing me now. Are you trying to be funny, Phil?
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop, but I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has its merits.
We also owe a special ode of gratitude to the mysterious person who has been leaving important info for us along the way.
Huh? You mean whoever left behind those stories about the 5 Kasen?
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance to explain things to Xingqiu yet.
You explain all that has happened in the past few
I see.
days.
It appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we were moving the books. Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Are you able to include me in a portrait as well? Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident to that story, but I also hope that I'll remember this lesson.
No problem. Considering the similarities between the portrait and the events that have taken place, your proposal is very reasonable.
Cool. It's story time.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Akahito.
He really is something. He finished the portrait of Aoi no Okina in no time at all. Wonder how Xingqiu's calligraphy training is going at Uyu Restaurant. Hey, do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere nearby?
It's a possibility.
Oh, hello? Mr. Storywriter? Are you here? Could you please help Xingqiu with something? He's a friend of ours, and the release of his new book is super important to him. Oh, what's that sound?
Oh, it's a cat.
It was just a cat. Looks like we can't make them reveal themselves that easily. It's getting late now. Well, let's go back and get some rest. We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
It's a leg! Oh my god, it's a leg! It's 2 legs! Kitty! Woohoo! We done Act 2! Nice, nice, nice! So yeah, we've got to do... Theatre Mechanicus, I am not doing on stream. Screw that. I'll talk to the person now. Hello there, Irodori Festival goer. Come try your hand at the all-new version of Theatre Mechanicus. Hello. Oh, so you do remember me, huh? It was all thanks to your ingenious strategies. I realized just how much more room Theatre Mechanicus has left to improve. You've gone downhill. When the Stage of Wonders, the promotional event ended, I wrote to Rujin to share my views with her. I never thought I would be on the exact same page. I guess I'm pretty good at overseas franchise owner, Either way, after some time back and forth between us, we've come up with a newest version of Theatre Mechanicus, which we call the Stage of Brilliance. It draws inspiration from the endgame phase of Leo chess games. When each new board of Stage of Brilliance opens, there will already be some device present on the field. Players must analyze the situation, figure out how to use these devices, and carefully ponder stratagems that might be used to achieve victory. The pace of Stage of Brilliance is faster than those of previous versions, all the better to test the player's judgment. It'll be a sword test and no mistake. That does sound interesting, but it's lame. I know, right? I can't wait to see how our customers react after playing. I think I've finally gotten the hang of being a franchise owner after all this time. As such, I'd like to use this Irodori Festival as an opportunity to get more people acquainted with this game. And Komokata, you have completely failed. So many people are complaining about the new version. Me included. I've even heard that some big shots will be intending to assess its business prospects. So this might be our chance to make it big, or at least that's what I hope. So how about it when I give the Stage of Brilliance a go? We're not doing this right now. I mean, we're not doing this at all. I'm just wanting to go through that text. Because screw this. It was so much better the other times, and this time they kind of ruined it. Okay, so we've got to do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the next stream. It's gonna be tough. we can do it. Be fine. But we also got to do these two. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. I'll try and not leave it last minute. Okay? We also got this presented in 13 days. Oh, Phil! I have a question. I haven't done this event on my main and any of my accounts yet. Do we need to do the chasm? Wait, I can just check here. No, we don't. Okay. Oh, in the chasm, but it's not like actually inside the chasm. Okay. Okay, so I can actually get started in that straight away. I don't actually need to go underground in the chasm. Okay. Cool, good to know. Okay. Right, well, that's it for the stream. You got other points needed on normal mode. Nice! If you can do it, I can do it.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes.
Okay.
Now
we end the stream. So yeah, I'll be streaming again kind of soon. So I can finish the Irodori Festival before it goes away. I don't know when I will stream next. Did I stream yesterday? No, I don't think I streamed yesterday. I streamed the day before, right? Yeah, I'll stream soon. So I can finish the Irodori Festival. Okay? Okay. And I want to try and leave it so I have like enough time to like if I don't manage to do everything in one stream, I have enough time to manage to do everything in one stream sort of thing, you know? So ideally it would make sense for me to stream tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. I have no idea yet. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, so thank you all so much for joining me on this stream of Genshin Impact. It has been a lot of fun, as per usual. We got a lot done. We've done Kokomi story, and we've done the 2 first parts of it. Oh, Iridori Festival. Woohoo! We made loads of progress. But now it's time to say farewell. And that's okay, Sammy! But yeah, I'm off. So thank you all so much for joining me on the stream of Genshin Impact. And I'll see you all very soon. Yeah! Okay. Bye, Phil! Since you're like the only person here, but bye, Phil. Bye, anyone else who's watching this, lurking, or not watching it live, whatever. Thank you all so much for joining. And I will see you next time. Yeah, let's go! Bye! Thank you! Wait, why's my mouth not moving? Thank you! Thank you!